I'm taking you back to my stairs because I was recently influenced on TikTok and I absolutely had to try this product. I recently vacuumed and shampooed my stairs, and to my surprise there was still this amount of hair stuck to my stairs. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't be shocked because at one point in my life I had 7 cats and that calls for a lot of cat hair, and I guess my vacuum is not that great, or I'm just not vacuuming enough. Knowing me, probably the fact I'm not vacuuming enough. But just to think, after I was done vacuuming and shampooing my stairs, I really thought it was clean. No, Miss Girl, you just pushed the hair in deeper. So I'm super pleased that I got this product, and in no way whatsoever is this a sponsorship. I've actually really been wanting to test this out for a while, and you'll be shocked with the amount of hair that came off. I could have made a whole ass wig with it, and honestly it doesn't look like there's a lot of hair. I mean, maybe that's just me because I've seen some pretty crazy videos of these, but just wait to the end. I scrubbed and brushed my little heart out. My stairs took me about an hour to do, and to be honest with you, I could have probably done it a little bit better, but towards the end I was just getting so tired. I was done, and this is all that was inside my carpet. So disgusting. This is how the stairs look after. Not much different, but feels better. New room unlocked. Today I'm going to be organizing my daughter's room because, as you can tell, it desperately needs it. Tell me, why does one kid need this many toys? They do not. So the very first thing I did was go to IKEA so I could get a new toy organizer for her, because we were just using a storage bin. As you could tell, that just did not work out. So I came back from the store. I started going at it. I separated everything into their own little pile. All of her books, her Barbies. Not to my surprise, the trash pile was bigger than anything else. There were so many loose papers, empty boxes. One thing about me, I will throw anything away. So all the markers and pens, toys that were covered in food, little pieces of makeup, I'm definitely throwing away. It's been buried underneath all of this stuff. She hasn't realized that it was gone already. She's not going to realize that it's gone now. This toy organizer I got for $120. Yes, I could find something cheaper. I'm impatient and I wanted this shit done. Got cute little storage bins for her, and all the toys I end up keeping fit perfectly in those pink bins. Fortunately, not the big toys. Those had to go back inside the storage bin. Put all the books on the shelf, vacuumed her room, and this is how it turned out. I've got to say, it looks much better. I guarantee you it'll be messy in a week. It's been so long since I've deep cleaned my house. Actually, I wouldn't even call this deep cleaning, because really this is just cleaning. Stuff that's needed to be done for so long. I just haven't wanted to do it. There's splatters of shit everywhere. Caked on food on my walls. So I'm gonna get all that shit off today. The very first thing I did was take out my trash, looked at the bottom of my trash bin, and there was garbage juices just leaking out everywhere. So I washed that and washed the outside of the bin. Now the wall behind where my trash bin is, there was so much caked on food. I scrubbed for a good 10 minutes and the paint started to come off. By the way, if you see any black dots left over, that is the paint chipping off my wall. This is how my trash area turned out. I turned my head and this is the other wall behind my trash bin. I went to the store and got a whole bunch of new cleaning products and a scrub daddy. I have no idea how this got here. It honestly just looks like dirt. But I'm pretty sure the previous owner had a dog or something, because that shit is chewed up. Then I moved on to my dishwasher, where the magnets seem to not be magnets anymore, but instead they've turned into stickers. Stickers that are being stuck by garbage juices and caked on food. I grabbed a knife and scraped that shit off. Wiped down my dishwasher. It looked much better. Sweeped all this shit up. I'm gonna have to post part 2 because there's way too much. This is my consequence for eating and drinking in my room and having my bed on my floor. There's so much spilled shit everywhere. It has seeped into my mattress and turned it black. So I'm gonna steam clean my bed today. To be honest with you, I've gone months with just looking at this because I just haven't wanted to do it. The very first thing I did, strip off all of my bedding, and I was surprised with another big brown spot. Honestly, that was probably body sweat or other spilled shit. I flipped my mattress over. I actually didn't think it was seeped in this bad. This brown shit would not come out for the life of me. If I had to guess what this is, most definitely coffee, soda, probably some pee from diapers sitting too long, and dirt for sure. All the shit on the bottom of the bed honestly just did not want to come out. I think because of the fabric. However, on the sides of the bed and on top was a lot easier to clean. Like, the stains were actually lifting. It was pretty satisfying to clean. The water that came out of it was so brown, you would think that it's like root beer. Shit, it probably had root beer in it. I got the sides of the bed cleaned up pretty well. In fact, there was no more stains when I was done with it. There's a couple stains that I could not get out, like that big brown one that was on top of my bed that looked like a crime scene, and the stains on the bottom. But I tried super hard. After I was done with my bed, I did my floors. That's all I felt like doing.
I got a lot of comments like this on my steam cleaning videos, so I thought I would address a couple of them because they made me chuckle. One, just remember when you see an order of things on a TikTok video, that is just the way it's edited and not necessarily how it happened. I always clean my entire kitchen first, then the floors, walls, outside, and I do the bathroom last, and I do disinfect the tool. Steam cleaners blow out steam that are over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, so it kills 99% of bacteria. I like using this because I don't like using a lot of cleaners in our house, especially with our dogs, but you absolutely do not have to steam clean your house, and you can use any cleaners that you would like. I absolutely love this steam cleaner though, and I have it linked in my Amazon.
Y'all, so tell me why I decided to do this TikTok trend that I seen where the girl like put hella water and soap all over her floor and mopped her floor. 'Cause I'm like, oh, she probably mopped the shit out of her floor and made her floors look so clean. Y'all, I'm so fucking mad that I did this shit. Like, bitch, you live in an apartment, not a fucking house. I poured all that motherfucking water on my floor, and my floor was so... Look at me tiptoeing over the water, trying not to get it in my shoes, bitch. My fucking sandals, my house shoes. Look at me saying sandals fucking mad as hell. Can't even get all my words out. My slippers was soaked. I'm so mad. Like, look at me. I just started pushing the motherfucking water. Like, get the fuck out the way. I was so irritated. But granted, my floors did look good. Bitch, I just got a towel and wiped that shit up. I was mad.
On this episode of Girl, You Anxious Because Your House is Dirty and Ugly. These floors need some TLC. If I'm being honest, mopping a whole floor isn't something that I do for real. I'll sweep, but mop, nah. Now, if I spill something, of course I'll wipe it up. But I've never been one to be like, I need to mop this floor every day. From the looks of these floors, I need to change that mindset because these floors look crazy. I'm trying out a new mop and I like this one way better than the other one that I used on the bathroom last time. This one comes with 4 attachments and so far the brush attachment is my favorite. The way these floors set up, it needed a good scrub. Even a wall too. We definitely need to stop tossing food in the garbage like we basketball players because we're clearly not. How often do y'all mop the kitchen floor? And don't lie, this is a judgment-free zone. I really could do a deep mop every month and then every day or every other day hit the floors with a steam mop. And yes, I do have one of those, but I haven't tried it yet. But we can get into that steam mop on another episode.
This may sound dumb, but I genuinely had no idea that you need to clean washing machines until I looked it up on TikTok after wiping down the back of mine. I don't think I've ever smelt anything more foul than this. Like, no wonder my washing was smelling a bit funky. Oh my god, just look at all that lint. It just reminds me of a really neglected shower drain. Like, have you ever seen a dirtier washing machine? Who knew that buying the Kmart fridge set would like set me off on this cleaning scavenger hunt? But I'm all here for it. So if you have any ideas of what else I should clean, let me know. Oh, can you see all that sludge coming up? I've gone through 3 spray bottles of bleach alone this week, and I'm sure there's many other things in this house that I didn't know that needed to be cleaned, so I'm sure I'll be going back to buy more. I'm honestly so oblivious to this washing machine that I didn't even notice that there was like this little compartment. I was so confused when I pulled that out. I still have no idea what it is, but I'll figure it out. But most of what you can see me scrubbing off is sand. We live at the beach, so it somehow gets like everywhere. There was a bunch of this gunk stuck at the bottom of that long pipe, and Andrew had the genius idea of using this long pair of tongs to get it out. I honestly don't know what I would do without him. Don't worry, they were thrown in the bin after this. No cross-contamination here. I called Andrew over so many times while I was doing this clean because I was just so disgusted by it, and he gets really interested by this stuff too. Anyway, after everything was doused in bleach, scrubbed, and ran under the hot water, I put the washing machine back together and I poured white vinegar in the bottom of the drum. This apparently just gets rid of the smell, or so I've read. I set it to a hot wash for 1 hour. While I'm waiting, I may as well clean the sink too, as we know one thing leads to another with cleaning in this house. Oh, and I may as well do the air fryer as well. Did you see those hash browns? I promise that was not me. We need a new one of these. I swear it's just getting harder and harder to clean. It's just like an old Kmart one that we've had for probably 2 years now. Anyway, back to the washing machine. The cycle finished and it only needed a little wipe down of some little like crumb things at the bottom. Look how good it looks now. It's almost like brand new. I finished it off with a wipe down of the front and the top. Here's a reminder of what we started with. It actually makes me want to be sick just looking back at this, like, ugh. Anyway, as we know, this has set off a series of events, and what started with a fridge clean out turned into a mini fridge clean, a washing machine, sink, and air fryer clean, and now I have all this shelving to do. And if you clean a washing machine, you should probably do the dry next, right? But you'll have to come back again for that one.